Yo. Show more. Hang on. Where's the fucking canonical? Dude, it's always... Dream Elements doesn't work. Actually, most of it. Okay. Okay, hang on. Okay. Audio, okay. Phone. Yeah, so that's what happens when I click play now. Yeah. Yep. I need to restart Writer. It actually worked better when I didn't have the in-queue render. If I'm being honest. Yeah, it fails everything. Yeah, how do I unfuck this? Unreal Engine is restarting and I still can't. Is there still shit like on the GPU right now? Let's see here. I mean, I don't know like what would be causing that, man. Like what did I change? Okay, hang on. Let me do a different static mesh. Let me go back to the. Oh, I think I remember. I think I have to like. I think this material is fucked up, and I have to like reset the material. I think I remember this. I think I remember this. I think I have to like unset the material. Let me try a different mesh, and I bet it worked. Go back to the cone, man. Back to the cone. Yeah, that material works fine. Okay, so and then let me do the test ALS guy. So this one should be unfucked. Yeah, okay. Although, why weren't you... Why was your primitive data not updating? Oh, there we go. Oh, does it have to load or something? Yeah, these are the wrong guys, and they're all bumpy and shit. They're not, they ain't right. I love Roblox. Welcome in. Yeah, so this guy... This material is all messed up. Let me... just... try that. Yeah, there you go. It was the material. You see how these guys are all like bumpy and shit? And then there's an actual static mesh right there, which I kind of want to move. Like, I remember I fixed this somehow, but do you see how like one is all shitty and one isn't? I need to start like tinkering. Like this is the actual static mesh, and then this is the scene proxy that is all like LOD'd or whatever. I forgot what I had to do to fix that, because I like reverted a lot of the changes that I did. I think one of the things I did was like initialize from static mesh component. And I forget what that like sets a lot of things. Override materials on the scene proxy desk. So we wouldn't want to set that. Conan, welcome. Yeah, so we don't want to set override materials. What else is in here? Let's put this like over here. We're sure you can set which mesh resource pointer you want it to use, which has the LOD. The problem is these don't have LODs. I don't think. How many LODs do I have here? There's one LOD. So it's like doing something. I think it's something probably to do with nanite. Am I setting the nanite materials, or did I turn that off? No, nanite resources are there. I think all this like gets that. I mean, maybe it doesn't. Let me look at what I had before. I was overriding the material still. I was not. I was doing static mesh component create scene proxy there. And then I had these things on. Let's try that again. And I guess, yeah, I guess I wasn't doing... okay, we'll try that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, now they're nice. Now they look nice. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but initializing it from a static mesh component, I guess just like copies all the settings on there, so that's kind of nice. I don't know if you ever found those functions, Elliot, but that's kind of a nice initialization of all this stuff. if you want to be able to like set up an editor and whatnot. Okay, so that let's delete everything because that technically works. Although I do think I'm using the static mesh component as like a proxy, and then I'm setting the static mesh, so I need to like undo that. Let's make sure we'll put that back. The SCDPR's video showed it. Okay, that's maybe that's where I got them from. Maybe that's where I got them from. I guess I'll leave that there. I don't know if I need that or not. I don't think so, but we will make sure to test here. Okay, so when I add an instance, I just get the static mesh. Okay, let's give me like a one. Test static mesh. Maybe just keep one global mesh component around and use it to transitively populate new proxies. Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Just using it for settings, basically. And material, don't want that anymore. Proxy, I think I don't need that. Okay, rebuild. I should probably camera tick. Yeah, let's move these around too. Let's move these around. Can I move them back and forth? Is there a way? I would like to do that. Oh, I need to go through and change all my VAT materials to that new node. Because this is with a test material. Or no, this is with the real material, but it's like not using the animations aren't happening. If I change all my materials to that, I think I can undo some of this stuff. Or at least turn it off. Let's go back to... Where did I because I like spawn one... Okay, well, let me see if this works still first. Chanel, hello? Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away, go. Hello? Aha, we don't have the test. Okay, that still works. We still look good. Yeah, we're nice and smooth. Nice smooth heads. That's what I like. That's what we like to see. Okay, so I'm gonna delete that. And then let me go into ISM subsystem, uncomment that. And so, me? We're not going to use the ISM actors. Inglourious Bastards is a great movie. Yeah, I think that's maybe all I need to do. I forget. I think I have it all wired up correctly to just switch over. Although, let's go. I guess we should just... Okay, none of them respond. That's correct, actually. Oh, F, yeah. Let's turn that off now, too. It shouldn't have a test static map. Well, let's just do that. We'll put that there. Still leave the can't ever tick turned off. That way I just won't even get there. Okay. And business is a booming. Okay, so we're still... Okay, so the material got fucked up again. I think if I just keep duplicating it and applying it, it works. But yeah, something weird is happening there that's super annoying. I think it's probably when it crashes. When the engine crashes, it doesn't like clean up properly, I'm gonna guess. Go here. Okay, that's just a separate, this is just a separate issue. Although this has happened before, like why is control input such an issue? I don't think I edited here. Yeah, I'm not editing it in this loop at all. And there shouldn't be anything else happening. Does it not exist or something? Yeah, the memory looks all fucky. Velocity looks bad. What's happened here? I am editing velocity. That's maybe... Although editing an individual entity's data should be fine, right? In parallel, I would think that that would be fine. Because you know you're not going to be editing that entity. Okay, we'll restart. I think I'm gonna guess that the material is fucked up again. Elliot, if you have any ideas, I'm all ears on that. It seems like maybe when I'm gonna guess it's when the engine crashes, it doesn't get a chance to clean up. And yeah, I guess the key is don't crash, but also, yeah, that's not gonna happen. What happened? Basically that exception. Oh no. Oh, okay. All right, so we're creating way too many. It's running like a dream, though. We are creating way too many every frame, I think, or something. That's a lot of scene proxies, though. Look at that perf. What am I doing here? I think I probably need to change something. What am I doing? We're probably adding instances every freaking frame. Yes, 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 yes. We're adding them all the time. Adding them all the time. Has valid, ISM data has valid. Has valid ISM and, oh, yeah. Undo that, yeah. Okay, continue. Let's end it gracefully, thank you. And I still need to change the material over to do the anims properly, because they're not going to be animating right now. Although their color didn't look like it worked either. Although I think we were just adding them and not updating them with the right color, so maybe it'll work now. Maybe it'll work now. So yeah, what I'm working on today is Elliot literally wouldn't leave me alone until I retried scene proxy meshes. I tried them again. I didn't get them working because of the custom data, but then Elliot was like, dude, my custom data works. What the fuck are you doing wrong? And I'm like, I'm doing the same thing that you are. Bruh. Okay, what is the deal with this? This keeps happening. Can you add me on what makes you think I play Roblox? I don't. No, this is a brain rot free channel, so no, I'm not gonna add you on Roblox. We don't Roblox here. Yeah, why can't this run in parallel? YouTube check in wild again. They're an enigma over there. Yeah, this data is just fucking wrong, right? And I'm not like adding or removing anything here, am I? No, there's no add or remove data here within this parallel 4. So I have no idea what could possibly be happening. Maybe we just cancel this one, or just let's just comment it out for now. We will, yes, welcome in everyone. Hello. Good. For loop here. For auto entity in, with velocity. Okay, rerun that. I'm watching you from India. Well, hello over there in India. Good evening to you, I believe. Probably evening there, if I had to guess. Wait, why is it world grid material? Wait, whoa. That is, that's not what I wanted. That's why they didn't update their colors. Oh, did it like did it uncreate that material? Okay. Now we're not even updating. Okay. Cool. And you guys don't have the right material either. Is this the right mesh? Yeah, that should be the right one. Okay, let's start doing some testy tests. So this is going to be... Where is the transform? Update is primitive transform. Update instance. Are we getting here? Probably not. I'm gonna guess no. We are. Okay. We are. Did I mess up the control input? What is this game about? Well, that's the neat thing. Well, now another crash. Wonderful. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Okay, for entity and width velocity view. Let's entity in view. We're gonna unparallel these for the time being. Just to make sure there's no fucky business happening here. The game is going to be an RPG Colony Sim Roguelite, though, with procedural terrain. That's just the test level that we've been looking at. But I'm trying to do like a full world simulation, or at least like as much as possible. And so I'm working on some techniques to get some more performance out of the meshes that I'm spawning. Trying to use Unreal Engine scene proxies, which are kind of an advanced topic here. CD Projekt Red actually were the ones who released info on it. So some of these guys got updated. Yeah, some of these guys got their colors up. Some of them did not. And we are updating transform. So we are getting here. Are getting here, although this isn't working. Yeah, where do I populate that at? ISM processor or something like that? Guess I just do it right there. Yeah, entity ISM. Location data. So I think the velocity processors aren't running correctly because of the changes I just made. If I had to guess. 104.85, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25. Well, we're doing things. Things are being done. Entity 44. Although I do see, they are moving. I can see the updates happening. So the scene proxies just aren't updating their transform. Also, why is all this happening? Why is all this happening now? This one I can understand a bit more. But it's like I've spawned thousands and got none of this. And now it's all of a sudden happening and I only have 100. Okay, I think the only thing I'm not doing is the start and end transform. So I should probably, we'll just put that on the outside here. So get world, scene, start update primitive transform. Oh, and I need the num, don't I? Yeah, so we'll have to do auto entities view.handle. Then this will need to go there, entities dot num. No, oh, dot size or pointer size. Okay. And then at the very end, we will stop updating. Or what was it? Finish? Yeah. No parameters. Rebuild that. And I'm hoping that there's not something fucky going on with the memory with the scene proxy, and that's like fucking up my entity data when although it is only happening for the parallel processing ones, but again, that's where the memory issues would happen if there were any, I suppose. And I feel like, Elliot, are you there? Hello, please. Elliot 123. Okay, yeah, so we're still not updating. He's there. So parallel processing the entity views, right? So we crashed here. Paging Dr. Elliot. Hangover reference. So I am adding entity data here in this parallel 4. It is locked. It is write locked, but it's only locked for that. Like, this is a component pool specific lock. Right. And so I feel like this should be fine. But this faction data was like invalid. So can I add a component to an entity in a parallel forward view where that view does not contain that component? I feel like I should be able to do that just fine. I feel like I should. Hey, a gift. Zelda fan 64. Hey, I am also a huge fan of Legend of Zelda on the 64. So that means a lot. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, man. I never understood why people always ask game devs what game engine they're using. Really? Sounds like a better question for Jack. Uh-oh. I think any access to the view needs to be externally synchronized. What does that mean? Any access to the view needs to be externally synchronized. Lock, atomic, whatever. Any access to it, though? Like, why would a component, I guess, why would a component pool, like this faction data component pool, apparently, I suppose changed. Maybe it hasn't, I don't understand. But the only thing I'm doing here, and even in some of these other ones, which maybe even is a better example of this. I really don't know. I think you gotta ask MF. Okay, gotta dig through Discord again. Yeah, like this is an even better example probably that was crashing. Like I was crashing where? I was crashing on one of these things. Or no, it was up here. It was up here. Yeah, so I was crashing like here on accessing input velocity right there. But this view doesn't even add or remove any component data. The only thing it does is write to velocity here. But yeah, I guess there's just more I need to understand. What is happening? Anyways, let's, so my components aren't updating properly, I suppose. Now, let's at least make sure we're getting here then, because I do see them as moving. Like the data is getting updated, but the scene proxies are not getting updated. Okay, so spawner is just like 100 guy. Well, we can just do like fucking 10. Just do 10. Okay, so I mean this does do things. Set custom data. Custom data is stuff. It is getting hit for multiple entities. 20, 19, 104, 85, 90. Yeah, so it is getting hit for multiple things. Let me turn on the vlogger for a second here. We'll make sure, we will double make sure that all of these are actually moving. Yeah, so there's guys there. Hey, yeah, welcome. So these guys are all moving, but the proxy actors are not. The scene proxies are not. Yeah, scene proxies are not updating. What am I doing differently than I was before here? I guess I wasn't doing the set custom primitive data, was I? Instance custom data, but it's the same. I'm literally doing the same thing. Update custom primitive data. Do I need to be doing that? Well, yeah, because I found it, I guess. Custom primitive data. Custom primitive data. Data equals data. I mean, I guess I'm just like whole hog setting the data as opposed to just setting one index. Update instance transform. Been trying your Vizlog approach for my mass debugging. Nice. How's it going? How is that going? Update primitive transform. Yeah, so this update transform, I guess I never made sure that was working, did I? I guess I never made sure that the update transform was working. Let me... Maybe that's why I had the render matrix and root transform there, Elliot. Yeah. So one of those two is necessary. You said I shouldn't have to do the attachment root position? Well, we will find that out right now. We will find that out. Okay, you're right. I don't have to do the attachment root. Uh-oh. You do have to update the bounds, though. Well, it was the render matrix. So you think I do have to do this bounds here? What, Am I updating more than I said I would? With the start and end. Yeah, the bounds maybe is what calls it from view, because I did see some popping in and out at the edges of the screen. Why do I feel like this is a part of this thing that isn't correct here? So yeah, index is, and of course I can't fucking see a goddamn thing here. Oh, there we go. Index is not less than 10. Do I need to num +1 here? Or size +1 on the, where is it? Where was I doing it at? The ISM processor, right? No, that's just updating. It's the representation processor. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Num primitives. It should be 10. 10 is the correct number. Because there's 10 of them. So why is it saying index is like it should be 9? Should be basically the. So yeah, this does have to do with the batching. This do have to do with the batching. Is there an extra one somewhere or something? Let's just do size +1 and see what happens. Yeah, they're like popping in and out. You guys see that? Okay, yeah, so let me attachment. I'm gonna fuck it. Put attachment root position back in there. Attachment root position did not do anything. Okay, so if I don't do the bounds, they stop blinking. Am I not updating the bounds properly? What do I initialize them to? Bound, static mesh get bounds transform by. Oh. Okay, this motherfucker happened again. That motherfucker right there. Not Okay, yeah, so I thought because it had already been, I'm probably setting the bounds incorrectly, I suppose. I don't want to have to maintain a reference to the static mesh bounds. I mean, maybe I just store that information. Elliot, how are you updating the transform bound? Give me the juice. So yeah, that's incorrect. Bro, what's your specs? Because I'm rocking 4 gig RAM with a blah, blah, blah. But dude, I want to use Unreal Engine. It's just, well, I have a very old laptop. I gotta run Unity 5.6. Yeah, 4 gigs of RAM is not enough for game dev. You've probably played with this more than I have now. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm doing it right. It's like, I do have the original bounds, right? Like, I guess you take the static mesh bounds and transform it by the instance transform. But then it's like on update, I don't have to keep around the bounds. If I did inverse transform by. Oh, there is no transform by. Okay, let's do this. The data, we will put, we do have the transform on there. Do I need that? I don't know that I need that. Let's make this the static mesh bounds. Get bounds returns a transform. No, it returns fbox sphere bound. Bounds, okay. Oh, wait, we have local bounds. Never mind, it's there. Okay, never mind. We don't need either of those. We don't need either of those. Data, scene desk, local bounds. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Get instance transform. Do I use that? Find usages. Wait, I don't. Okay, comment that out for now. And then this. Can you grab? I guess it's the. Is it the render matrix that is the transform essentially? Well, that's just for test code, so we're just going to comment that out. Yeah, okay. It's just in a fucky format. Vlogger, you can go away for now. Thank you. Oh, look at him. Okay, so... their colors don't get set until they came back in frame. Interesting. Also, your attachments are all fucking wrong as well. Look at all those maces. Oh, it spawns more when they come in. Yeah. If I start again. Okay, it's weird. I think the material doesn't load in at first. Like whenever I start the editor, all of the first time the material is used, it doesn't actually use the material. It's like not loaded or something. So if I were to close here, I'll let it shut down gracefully. I think you have to do some pre-caching. Yeah, tell me how to do that. Did you see the I primitive component? I'm sure I have. Is there... What should I be seeing? What should I be seeing? Yeah, these are not going to have... Yeah, so these are all going to be... Yeah, they're all the world grid material or whatever. Yeah. Look at that ear. Oh, look at that. It's like naniting it. An interface that lets you listen for some events and whatnot for material changes and pre-caching PSOs. Oh my god, dude, that sounds like such a pain. That just, all the words you use make me, that just made me go, ugh. It just made me go, ugh. Okay, let's, first of all, why are my attachment processor is not attaching? Let me figure that out. You can do it. Give me an LOC. Give me a line. Give me a line number. I guess we're in. I guess we should be in here. So this didn't assert anymore. So +1 maybe. Let's go look at the. Gotta do everything myself, don't I? I mean, so what should inherit the, or, okay, so it's a class that is just denoted with I, so I extend from, what extends from this? The spawner class that I have? Get used materials, I suppose. It's scene proxy. It would be your component. What component? The static mesh component that I reuse? Or just the spawner actor? Relying on get used to materials to be accurate, or else we won't propagate to the right primitives and the renderer will crash later. Wow, that sounds, that kind of sounds like something I've been experiencing. Not like your entity static mesh component, your lightweight version of it. As in like the scene proxy itself? These are all just structs, though. Sorry, I am confused. I am confused. Okay, so when you say component, you're not talking about an Unreal Engine component. Can we stop using the term component for ECS? Entity data is what we call it here. Turn that ECS, an ECS component. Okay. So this test proxy data, you would want me to wait. How do I inherit from that though? It's a class. I can't do that. This is a class. So how the hell do I inherit from that? No ECS. No ECS. Your dumb processor language will not be tolerated. Why not? Can you inherit from a class on a struct? This is some... Okay, I guess, yeah, okay. No use struct, which makes sense, but like... I didn't know you could fucking do that. What? How? That seems so weird. Why are you able to do that? Just make it a class. Can you do that with entity components? Can you store classes as components instead of structs? That seems weird. Components don't have to be a struct. There's literally no difference between class and a struct. Class is just private by default. Really? Is there really no difference? Classes and structs are the exact same thing. That goes against everything that I know. I'll take your word for it, though. I will make it a class. So now we need a virtual private destructor. No, don't override. Don't override. An ENT component can literally be a float. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay. So that's a thing. So I guess some of these, do I need to define all of these then? Or just the ones that I feel like I need? Also, get used materials. What are you doing? Oh yeah, it's private by default. Then when you make the scene proxy, you have to give it this interface. You have to define all of them if you want to instantiate this class, which you do. Yeah, that's a lot of things to define. The writer will do it for you. Is it gonna fuck things up though if I don't fill them out properly? Missing members, I guess. I mean, we'll see if there's like one that I can care about. I don't know, you're asking a lot of questions. I just know it exists, not how to use it. I thought this was the answer. I thought this was the answer. Is he gonna get mad at me for not implementing all of these? Because I don't want to have to do that. And so then does the renderer just pick up this test data? Like, how does it know about this test data? Create scene proxy. Yeah, see, these are, I can't feel, I don't think you have to give it to the scene proxy. Oh, this is all over my head, Elliot. You expect too much from me, or the desk. One of them, it's one of the params in the proxy, or do I have to give it a primitive component or something? Primitive, okay, well that makes sense, I guess. What is it? It's a raw pointer, so I have to just like .get here. You can do it, just gotta give it an the old cottage try. Yeah, that's how that saying goes. Yeah. Do I do anything with the scene desk? There is a primitive component interface here as well. What about scene info? No, okay. But what about this scene proxy? Do you have a... Oh boy, can't wait. This is gonna just crash and fail because I can't implement all of these correctly right now. I have pre-cache PSOs. What do I do with that? Show me other things that do. Bro, I have no idea what this is fucking doing. And I would also need to like store the materials used, right? Well, I guess the materials are already there. What do you do? UE with PSO pre-caching. Yeah, I mean, this is the... Like, I would, like... At one point, am I just re-implementing the primitive component? Just keep doing stuff till it works? That is... That makes my life hell. This could be a rabbit hole you don't even need. Yeah, that's... Well, I don't want to go down it. Let's just see if... I don't... It's not going to do anything. Let's just see if it fucking builds. If not, I'm going to comment it all out. See if it even runs. It used materials. I guess I can fill that out real quick. It doesn't even build. Yeah, they're all. I gotta implement all of the fucking. Oh. Well, AI just fucking helped me out. Okay. I don't want to have to implement every single fucking one of these because it's like at this point I'm just re-implementing the primitive component. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna kick that can down the road. Well, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just... You're just trying to get me to use your engine. I know you. You're just telling me things. You're like, hey, just figure out everything about how Unreal Engine works, and then you can come work on my engine with me. I mean, I guess we can extend from it. It's not gonna hurt anything. I want to see it working. Well, then get it working, bro. You're using me. I'm being used. Help. And help. Look at all those nested brackets. Yeah, I know. It's scary. Not instantiate abstract class. Exactly. Okay. Back to fucking... I'll just deal with my, the material doesn't load at first issue. That's fine. It's a small price to pay. Okay. Go to this guy. Actually, we need to go to... Okay. There's no way to just transform this. No, you have to do the parameter. And then you custom primitive data. Or this is alpha 2. This convert to parameter. This is other frame question mark space LOL. And that is the proper name for that. Okay. This is what are we calling you? Previous frame. You are custom. Oh, you need to be marked as custom primitive. Yeah, and you are index custom primitive data index 1. You are current frame. Custom primitive data index is 0. Beautiful. Okay. Primitive data. I never knew you could do this until today. Is that all I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that feels. Okay, they are not animated. Oh my god, why is it laggy? Son of a fucking bitch. Okay, we're gonna stop parallel processing. Stop, 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 drop, settle down, and open up. Stop. I feel like I'm slowly watching a man go manic. You did this to me, Elliot. You did this. Elliot is, he is like, what's the fucking guy's name? Grimma. Is it Wormtongue? Or no, that's the guy from fucking Harry Potter. Oh, it is Wormtongue. Oh no, it's Wormtail is the guy from Harry Potter. Yeah. Elliot is this guy from Lord of the Rings, who's whispering in King Theoden's ear. Oh no, God, no. Yeah, that's you. You have no power here. Okay, so let me fix the fucking attachments, man. Those are annoying me. I only rewatched all 3 on my flight home from Japan. Nice. That'll get you. That'll get you across the world. All 3 of those. That's probably about the length of the flight. $12 going there and about 10 coming back. Yeah, you got that tailwind. Surprised you weren't flying the plane. Attach component. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. The entity transform. I don't fly the 787 LMAO. What do you fly? Like an old Maytag washing machine or something like that? Yeah, why aren't the attachments updating? They're just like sticking around. Oh, the 737. Oh, yes. Sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. The 737, not the 787. You're right. That's my bad. That's my bad. So essentially, yeah. Get attachment transform, entity transform. I mean, it's just based off the entity location. Could render attachments. 737 is like a 1999 Honda Civic, and the 787 is like a brand new one. Okay. Yeah, so what, I guess, are we running? No, we're not. I just need to see if we're getting here. I suppose. We'll see if the transformer's wrong or if we're just not updating. Oh, and I'm not, I guess I'm not, are those scene proxies too? Why, did I accidentally make the, did I accidentally make them scene proxies as well? Okay, where are we getting here? Good render attachments is true. Attached components. We have an attached component. We have the weapon mesh. Okay, so we're not getting in here. Instance data. Oh, yeah. Okay, so these do need to be... These kind of have to be scene proxies too, with the way I set it up, because I'm reusing the same data. Update instance transform. Yeah, so I gotta change those over. I forgot, where, there we go, there it is. So we pass in attachment info, but they should have ISM. Oh, the attach info has the and then the mesh. Yeah, the mesh. Did I lie? Oh, it's on the attach. Okay, so that's added. Remove attachments, then we need to do one of these guys. Okay, and then we need to change these to update. So that is the ISM subsystem, update instance, attach info, instance data. And add attachment instances. Now, that's basically the same thing as... Yeah, well, no, that's different. Okay, I think that should work now. Now the attachments are going to be scene proxies as well. We'll see how well that goes. We'll see if it automatically works for the two different meshes. I haven't actually tested that out at all. Okie dokie. Yes, the number, let's turn off the batch because I don't know what, let's just turn that off for a sec. Step one is make it work, okay? And we make it pretty later. Oh, they're moving. Okay. Those are animating. Those ones are animating. Look at that. That's so cool. Of course, okay, so we're still not, our custom data is still, our animation data is still not working correctly. So did I fuck up the material then? Which one am I using? We're using this one. This one has the ML bone animation. All of those did switch over to the custom primitive data. Index 2, 0, 0. I wish there was a way to put breakpoints in a material graph. Like, wouldn't that be nice? Or am I speaking the dark arts here? Let's make sure that the animation data is actually updating as well. I mean, it should be. There's no reason it wouldn't be updating. Process entity locomotion. That data is set right here. Yeah. And then let's pin these guys. And then in my representation processor, you can breakpoint shaders. Can you? Like, you mean like file, like USH, USF? Dashboard item transform, update instance. Yeah, so it should be, I mean, we should be getting here, right? That should be the updated data. It's super finicky though. Is there executed per vertex and per fragment? Yeah, so not as helpful. I really just want to see if the data is getting there, you know, just to confirm. But I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not. Let's not breakpoint those at first. So they get the color. They do get the color. And yeah, I can see that that number should be like that, right? The last three are color. This one is like frame, what is that? Frame alpha or something? Or no, the rest of these are like animations or something. Okay, that custom data is empty. That's not fucking right. That's not right at all. Okay, well, that one's right. That one's not. Okay, we need to take a peek. See, this is happening for the attachments. Yeah, the attachments wouldn't have that data. The attachments would not have that. So let me instead breakpoint here. We'll take a peek at the ISM data here, where is that? Oh, there it is. Literally highlighted for me. Thank you. Okay, what entity? 22. Entity 22. Oh fuck, I skipped it. Okay. 22, 187.45. I don't know what any of that means, Elliot. I wish I did. Okay, so we're at 187.45 on entity 22. Okay, so it is changing. We are changing the custom data. Okay, so the custom data is updating. I verified that. We're getting here for it. It should be getting here. So this isn't happening properly. So... and we should be getting... I did verify that we're getting here, right? This is entity 22. So yeah, we got here for entity 22. Let me make sure I was doing that the same as in my test here. I guess the difference is I'm directly editing each member here. Custom primitive data. I should maybe set that. What, does it matter? I am setting that. I am setting data. Proxy data scene desk. Scene desk and custom primitive. I'm doing the exact same fucking thing. I guess the only thing I'm not doing is the start and stop update. But even when I was doing that, it wasn't working. Yeah, that data looks correct. Let me go back and look at the material. Like that's maybe. Did I not apply it? Apply, save. They are still not updating. Oh, you know what? I wonder if I need to check one of this box. Oh, this is a material layer, so never mind. Oh, maybe the material layer is broken. Maybe it doesn't work in material layers. The color is working, Elliot. The color is working. The animation data is not. And I think maybe it has to do with it being in a material. This is a material layer. Yeah, I think it's because this is a material layer. So yeah, I mean, there's something fucky still, I presume. Oh, do I have use layers set to false on it? Is that why? Did I just fuck that up? I think maybe I'm just being. That's an actor. Okay, never mind. Use layers. What's show me this one. Use layers is actually 0 on that. Interesting. Can I override material? Does that matter? I copied. I can't copy that, can I? Here, let me. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Duplicate this guy. And we'll pop that. Pop that here. Maybe I just didn't have that stuff populated. Nope, still not. Nope. Still not. Oh yeah, none of the VAT stuff would have been there. Yeah, none of the VAT textures were even there. So yeah, that would never have worked. What does use layers? Do I even fucking use that? So I think I do want this to be, I do want use layers to be 1, right? That just crashed everything. Okay, so don't edit that at runtime. Got it. Got it. Oh, this is blue one. This one's not. Okay, that guy just literally fucking disappeared. Cool. Cool. Yeah, they're still not animating. They do blink as well. Yeah, they're popping in and out too. So there's this like used with instanced static meshes checkbox that I feel like has something to do with something. Like, I feel like use layers should be 1. And then these are all like input parameters and stuff like that. So none of it should matter. None of the instance data should matter after that. Let me look at that primitive interface bullshit again here. Can you... Oh, it's iPrimitive component. Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's gonna be a whole can of worms to try and get the material layers. If it is a scene proxy issue, which I have no idea what the issue is at this point. Zero idea. Scene proxy. Any material has world position offset. Interesting. I would need that. I would need that. And that is on the... okay. Interesting. That is on the primitive scene proxy. I'm just creating a scene proxy from the static mesh component. Which I guess it should... I feel like that should be reading like the material and whatever. Right? Here we go. Nanite material. I guess we should create nanite proxy, right? So we're gonna do nanite is fully supported, so probably in there, right? Good day to you. And component is what now? Component is static mesh scene proxy. Static mesh scene proxy. So that it's got to be that one, right? This one here. Yes, this one right here, officer. B, create nanite. Yeah, that's probably true. I wonder if I didn't do nanite, if it would work here. Maybe I should try that and see what happens. B, evaluate world position offset. It just uses the proxy description. Okay, let me try and set those then. Although at this point, there's no input on the static mesh component. On the proxy desk, the second param, which just creates it from the static mesh component. Initialize from static mesh component. In component, evaluate world position offset. Okay, maybe I don't have that. That evaluate world position offset true. He's cooking. I feel like I'm on the right track, but it's still a shot in the dark. You know what I mean? World position offset writes velocity. Oh, interesting. So there's the internal scene proxy. Set, evaluate world position offset game thread. What are we doing here? Huh? What are we doing here? Disable distance question mark. What does that mean? Request buffer update. Request GPU scene update. Never seen proxy on evaluate world position offset changed render thread. Virtual void. Wonderful. Recache draw command. Should optimize WPO effect non-nanite shader set. Dude, like this shit, there's so much fucking shit, man. There's so much fucking shit to render. Like, it's nuts. Let's just fucking see if that works. Let's just see if setting that to true works here. Okay. Do I still have, we're going inst blue 1? Don't even have that open, do I? Nothing. I do think use layers should be 1. It did something there. That looks so good. Wow. Oh! He's fucking back, baby! Let's fucking go! The old man, he's still got it. Unk. Fuck yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. Now, was it me just using the wrong fucking material layers parameter, or was it actually... If it's actually that, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. If it was just that fucking checkbox, I take all of that back. I take all that back. Okay, so if this still works... Oh yeah, I'm just a fucking idiot, okay? I'm just a fucking idiot. So yeah. It had nothing to do with anything that I looked into. I was just setting the fucking checkbox on the wrong goddamn material because I'm a big fat dummy. Get checkboxed on. Okay, well, just cut that out of the clip, that checkbox part. And we're going to splice together that clip where I'm like digging through the engine code. Oh, yes, world position offset. Oh, yes, nanite. Oh, that looks good. Yes, turn that on. Here, oh. And then, you know, I get super excited. But that wasn't it, so. I'm gonna play that one more time. I deserve that. I 100% deserve that. Now parallel it all, baby. Yeah, the parallel is not working. We need to dig more into that, into the ECS parallelogramming. And actually, like, just setting the location on the ISMs is actually not even, like, my biggest issue. It's not really even my biggest issue. I expect full VAT animations ran in parallel. I mean, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, so they all have shadows. Which I'm assuming... Oh no, my game thread is terrible right now. So I need to do that batch update thing. Wait till he discovered... Okay, they're all... What is happening? Wait till he discovers ray... Physics ray queries won't work on him. What does that mean? It's taking longer. It is taking longer. Valid instance. You got to create the physics proxies separately. Why do I need physics? This actually takes longer. I guess the read lock. Okay, let's turn that off. But I guess I have to find in the map. That map lookup is toxic. I'm supposing that that's the toxic part of this. I think you can make it a bit more efficient by removing the unique pointers, blasting through them all. Yeah, maybe. Although this is this feels a little bit better. Bro, why are they blinking? Stop that. Yeah, what the fuck is this? Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of updates I can do. Like, yeah, I get you. Bro, what is this? Ship it. I see no issues here. I don't know if this is a problem with my code or the scene proxies. They're in yeah, and I shouldn't be doing a pointer. I shouldn't be doing a hash lookup here. Looks like your chunks. Yeah, they did flicker in chunks. I did notice that too. But they weren't like perfectly lined up with the chunk. Yeah, I'll have to dig more into that at some other point. Good news is, though, custom data does work with the scene proxies. Now, we got that working. Thanks, because you're starting the transform update batch per chunk instead of all at once. They're all at once. All at once. I turned off this thing. Let me try to turn that back on. And that the thing is, I don't know the number because of the attachments, but I suppose I can just do that in a different view. Yeah, that's more work to do. I'll split out the attachment processing. Without the attachment processing. Actually, just copy pasta all of them. Okay. I'll do it in 2 batches. B is simulating. We don't need bounds or avatar. Cool. Okay, so attach entities size. See, the problem is I don't know how many attached components are on each one. I need to change how that works. I think the attached components should probably be their own entities. Although I do need to know who they're attached to. So there is some relational entity data in there. That would be a... Yeah, this doesn't work either. I forgot. I don't know how many attached components there are. I would have to like iterate through and get that number. And I might be adding some as well. So, we'll, yeah, I got to split up these processors into something much more fine-grained. And I need to get to a point where it's just one view to update. One view to update them all, and in the parallelogram behind them. Yeah, I think components probably should be their own. When I say components, attached components are like the weapons attached to the entities, the NPCs. Okay, let's do this. Let's not spawn any. Let's not spawn any of these. Let's not spawn any components and see how it goes. See if that fixes it. Okay, uniform buffer hash. No. Yay! What does that mean? And see, here's the other problem with doing it this way is like there's gonna be a ton of fucking issues I come across that I have just zero fucking info on. Like, what is that? I have no idea. Zero idea. D3D12 command. Why does my mouse tracker turn? I think I turned it off. Sorry, YouTube Shorts. Do I have any flicker, boys? I think I do. I think I am seeing some. Yeah, I flicker. Yeah, they're still flickering. It seems to be happening more and more frequently as time goes on as well. God, is it actually worth it to do this? Is it actually worth it to do this? I don't know. Because I'm gonna have to figure out so much fucking shit with it. Because like my other plan was to, it's like rather, I think you got to do some hardcore profiling to know if it's worth it. But I also don't know what it's gonna take to make it work. Yeah. Because my other plan was like just kind of tearing apart the instance static mesh component. Because like I think the only reason you can't like set transform on the game thread is for physics reasons. My other plan was to just come in here, like build from source and edit this a little bit. That way I don't need to worry about having to do all this render stuff. Don't edit source, you'll regret it. What is it? Set instance? What is the fucking function? Update instance transform. It's such a pain to maintain. I mean, once I build from source, I'm probably not going to update that much more. And it's not like, I don't think I'm going to edit that many LOCs. But I don't think the merging will be. I mean, I also don't understand what it takes. Like, is it just merge conflicts that you have to deal with? Is that it? Like, I think if B's physics stay created. Yeah, I forget what. I think maybe mark render state dirty is. Probably where, I forget where it gets mad at, where does it get mad? I was just planning on dealing with that, overwriting that or something. Maybe I could just, is this a virtual? Yeah, but see, all I would need to, yeah, it is a virtual. So maybe I can even just update this. Maybe I just overwrite it. Because this stuff theoretically should not be happening. They don't have physics and they don't affect navigation. I think maybe this fails or something. Ah, force game thread. Maybe that's it. Requires game thread into frame update. False. Not even in there. That's not even in there. So I guess that's just false. I'm watching for at least 2 months and I still don't know what the story of the game is about. Well, that's the neat part. There isn't one. Is there any like pre-planned story you have or what the main idea of the game is? Yeah, not really. Try to figure out where the flickering is coming from. How do you propose I do that? How do you propose I do that? They don't flicker when I don't use the fucking scene proxies. So I'm willing to bet it is a scene proxy related issue. You're a smart man. You overestimate. You saw that I missed the checkbox. You saw the checkbox fiasco, didn't you? It's like you don't have to do this the start primitive update transform, do you? Like it's just to batch it. Which I get that would be desirable, but just to like try and narrow things. Yeah, it's happening. Still happening. The checkbox incident 2020. You could check if all instances are going through the collect. I don't know what that means. So there is a I thought there was an initialize from instance static mesh component. Yeah, there is an initialize from instance static mesh component. Maybe I could try that. I have to make it an F instance static mesh scene proxy dev rather than a F static mesh scene proxy. And then I would need that to be an instance static mesh component. Cool. Is that gonna fuck up the blueprint? That might fuck up the blueprint. We'll see. What do you do that? Okay, so you mostly just do the same thing because you're just calling the instance static or the regular static mesh version. We have some additional call distance things. We also have this instance data scene proxy, which is maybe important. I think the difference is that's going to create only one proxy for every instance, so you won't have a bunch. So do I have to reuse this then? Because I think one thing that I do, Elliot, that you didn't do is that I did populate this with an ID. I don't know if I saw that in your example. I don't know if that makes a difference. We'll see. Tune in to find out. I'm going to guess it doesn't. I'm going to guess that it doesn't. Oh, wonderful. Oh, goody. You instant. Oh yeah, this did probably fuck it. Let's change this. Let's just change that. I think that fucked up the printer. Scene proxy. That is the primitive scene proxy. Hang on. That the same thing. That does say scene proxy, but it doesn't like extend. That is on the instant static mesh though. Yeah, that's not the same. What do I do with an instance data scene proxy? Do I do anything with it? Okay, we did build. If get scene. Okay, so this is null pointer. Wonderful, wonderful. We love that. Primitive instance data manager. What are you? So you need like get proxy returned null there. Return proxy. Okay. Where do you get fucking updated? Get or create a scene proxy. Is that public? I wonder if I could just do that real quick. Although, wouldn't I need a ISMC? It was like the primitive data manager or something like that, right? In component, get instance data scene proxy. Get or create instance data scene proxy. Yeah, can I just do that beforehand to create it? All this just to avoid editing source. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. They are invisible now. They're invisible. Oh. Oh. And this returns a what now? ISMC instance data proxy, instance data scene proxy. Yeah, so this is not the same like type as is on the scene description. Oh, there's an instant static mesh scene desk. Okay. Oh, there's like a whole ass thing. And I don't even know if this is necessary, right? Because at this point, I feel like this is why I feel like I'm just recreating the instant static mesh component at this point. Where I could just like... I think you wouldn't have one proxy per mesh now, though. Yeah, there's probably a completely different way I should do it in this case, yeah. I think you're right. I think you're right. On the F instanced static mesh scene proxy, they get dynamic mesh elements. It is direct responsible for what shows in the screen. You can try breakpoint there and see if there's anything weird happening. I mean, we're not even using the instance static mesh scene proxy. That's the beauty of Unreal, though. I love rewriting everything. I don't. I wish it just worked well, you know? Sometimes I enjoy it. Not in this case, though. Undo it all. Undo it. Undo it all. Does it flicker if you update the transforms serial? They are updating serial. It's not parallel processed. Don't you have equivalent of Git dynamic mesh elements in your class though? I have no idea. No. And in any case, like, I would put a breakpoint in here. And it's not like it's an easy thing to debug because there's so many of them, right? Like it would be hard for me to tell what even is happening even if I were to breakpoint there. Because I would have to breakpoint it when during a flicker, which seems to only happen for one frame. I mean, this is all like component things. So yeah, no. I don't think. Well, static mesh scene proxy. Here we go. I mean, what am I supposed to be seeing here? I don't even know what I would be seeing here. And even if I did breakpoint in here, there's other static mesh scene proxies as well in the scene, so that wouldn't really help, I don't think. I would have to like sit there and just you know, F9 through all the debugs and then find out what's wrong with one of them, and I don't even know what all this does, so it would be hard for me to tell. Elliot, you should try moving around a bunch of scene proxies. See what happens. Yeah, I wonder, maybe I should go back to like a simple case. Let's do this. Let me do I had no issues with flickering. Okay. How many have you done on screen? I've had 10K skeletal mesh scene proxies. So they were skeletal meshes? How did you do the skeletal mesh? That would be cool. Skeletal meshes would be cool. Yeah, I'll just do like the test. Static mesh here. Yeah, run that. Rebuild. I kind of just tried to recreate everything in the CDPR video a while back. Yeah, I'll try to like simplify this down a little bit. Maybe, yeah, what I'm going to try and do is use a different material. I'll use a, it's probably, I feel like it's probably something to do with the material, maybe. I don't know. Why would it be with the material? I'll try to just like narrow it down, I guess is the best way to debug it. Do we have a... Do we have a static mesh on here? I forget. Oh no, we don't. Okay, so hang on. Try that again. Oh yeah, I'm like spawning one on the subsystem. Oh, right. I guess I should make this like blueprint one. Or I could just like get the content directory of the cone. Can't you copy the content directory and then like load it or something? Copy object path. I feel like that's right. Load from path. Like something like that, right? I forget what you have to do here. Apparently you can just set that equal to a path. Maybe I should make this a soft object path. Hang on. Dot path. Can I set path? To take a string. I can. Okay. Thick. Does that work? That's not going to load here. Wait, how do you do this load synchronous? Yeah. Wait, there is no load synchronous. You have to load async. Or no, it's this, I just have to cast it. Is this templated? Oh, please be templated. Nope, okay. Good. Big point there, just to make sure it actually loads. We'll see if that actually works. Okay. Did you load properly? You did. Yay. You still got it. Look at my beautiful cones. Can you go away? Whatever the hell that is. Okay, thank you. They're still flickering. They're still flickering. Yeah, it was OBS, yeah. Okay, so it's not the mesh or the material. It's got to be something to do with the bounds, right? The fuck am I missing there? Because the bound, it was like flickering really bad without the bounds, right? I feel like it might be something to do with my bounds. My bounds. Look at those cones. Look at those beautiful, beautiful cones. Have you seen the UE5, is that Vitae fork? No, I have not. Look at an ice cream. What is the UE5 Vitae fork? Let me do... Since we have the test static mesh here, I'm going to try this. It doesn't like that. Why is test? Oh, because you're a fucking who's what's it? Yeah. It's heavily optimized for performance. They replaced Lumen with RTX-GI. I mean, I was reading how Arc Raiders did that. I thought they were using the NVIDIA fork, though. Is that different than that? Yeah, they're still blinking. And I thought that was RTX GI only works on like UE5 5.3 as well. Doesn't work on versions after that. I mean, Elliot, that's what you had, right? Like I mean, I think I copied that part from you. Is the NVIDIA fork available to the masses? Yeah, if you search NVIDIA fork Unreal Engine, I think it'll come up. What version is the Vitae on? And is that what the the Embark devs did? I mean, nothing. Oh, that's a Vitae JS. Yeah, this is NVIDIA RTX branch of Unreal Engine. This isn't it, but Unreal Engine 4.18 7 years ago. No, it's this one. It is 5.0 with new features ported. I think it'll be better to add it into newer versions, and trying to implement them into the newer versions. It's hard to fight newer features. Try to do this thing. You want me to primitive scene desk use the render matrix as the basis of the transform by. Let me undo. Transform by the new render matrix. I mean, isn't that the same thing as the new transform? I think that's the same thing as what I had previously. I mean, there's still... I'll stop at star just to make sure. Yeah, they're still blinking. Yeah, maybe it's an issue with my code. Maybe it is. Are they still blinking? Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's an issue with my code. Yeah, I think that's the same thing. Not sure either. I just remember doing it that way. Oh, you've done this before, huh? Yeah, I'll have to pare down the example to make sure it's not my code doing anything weird. It might be. Not for this purpose. Planets. That's a big scene proxy. A big boy. Vitae also uses PhysX. Where is that? Where's the branch at? Post the link. It's so cute. He turns into a cone. Fucking cone, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Gaping Pixel, what a name. That's, I mean, that's a plugin. My Quake 3C engine. Did I miss that? Can I not read? Oh, it's private. Oh, right. So that's not going to show up on the repo list. But so that wouldn't show up on Google, right? Is he the only one working on this? It must be an Epic GitHub group to see it. Yeah, but I mean, like the NVIDIA one is the same way, and that showed up on Google. Yeah, like for games that don't need like apparently chaos is supposed to be more realistic, but yeah, 25%. Yeah, over 2 times the CPU time. Yeah, I mean that's like much better. Why doesn't NVIDIA make their own engine? I feel like that would be right up their alley, you know? I don't want to lose future tool set. Why don't you? Why don't I make my own engine? Because I'm one man who has never shipped a game before. That's why. We are using this as our base version because it represents the last and best Unreal Engine iteration featuring an agnostic ray tracing pipeline. Closer in design to that found in other AAA engines. Beginning in version 5.1, the rendering pipeline, particularly the ray tracing path, became increasingly intertwined with Lumen, Nanite, virtual shadow maps, and temporal super resolution, reducing its modularity and flexibility. In addition, the PhysX API began to be deprecated and gradually removed. You can use NVRHI. Now I have to learn what that is. Oh, I see. Is that, is this a popular one? Do a lot of people use this? 1.6k stars. Waiting or having to port down stuff I want sounds like a hassle. Yeah, I'm with you on that, yeah. I think I would rather just have someone do the RTX GI, but for after 5.3. Because the let me look at let me read this guy first here. Oh, this is just like fucking marketing. Okay. I was hoping to find like what version they're on. Where can I see what version? Wait, is this UE4? Writing your own renderer API is fun though. Yeah, I don't know. You and I might have a different definition of fun here. Wait, is this a fucking this is a plugin. I just have the link. Oh look, yeah, see this. Okay, yeah, that was the wrong one. That was like a fucking plugin, and I just couldn't read. Which does make sense. It does make sense. Okay, so this says it's on 5.6. This branch captures enhancements to UE5.6, primarily focuses on ray tracing related features, but includes DLSS technologies as well. Yeah, I'm wondering what... I think if 5.6 Plus had RTX GI and RTX DI, I'd be happy to get rid of Lumen since it runs so bad. Then maybe remove Chaos and I'd be happy. Yeah, I would love that as well, I think. I think most people would. Below is a catalog of many of the offerings available. They abandoned RTX GI in 5.1, sadly. I thought it was 5.3 that I read. So there's no RTX GI in this then. RTX Mega Geometry. Yeah, that term is not on here. Enhanced features. I guess RTX DI is here. That is, what does that stand for? Direct illumination? Or something? Sampled lighting for Lumen surface cache. Okay, so they're like working with Lumen. I mean, when you're at the point of like this guy though, like when you're at this point, like, yeah, write your own engine. Because like what are you even using Unreal Engine for at that point? And you have if you could make this, you have the knowledge on how to make your own engine too, which is not me. Is Vita the only formula RTX GI in? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Maybe this had RTX GI in it at some point and they got rid of it. Dude, there's so many technologies in here that I just like I don't even know what they're talking about, you know? I see on the website RTX GI skills Envy RTX 5.0 and 427 only. Video is worth 5 trillion. They can afford an engine. That's what I'm saying. Save us. Maybe I can search the repo. This one line of code. Envy RTX. Is that not what... I mean, this is Envy RTX. Okay, so this is... Oh, I see. That's where you found that from. Okay, I mean, this has some commit related to it. In the 427. They don't have the 501. Maybe I can see. Actually, can I browse all these repos? Oh, you can. How did you get? Where did you find this? Oh, it's in the branches. I'm dumb. I mean, it doesn't say anything about RTX-GI. But yeah, I wonder if that's what the Vita is based off of. Oh, it is, yeah. NVIDIA RTX 503. It is. So the Vita is built off of the NVIDIA one. I wonder what is, I mean, I'm sure it's more complicated than this, but like, I wonder what's stopping someone from like copy pasting basically the pipeline from 5.0 or whatever, 5.1, or I guess it was 5.0 was the last rendering pipeline. Like, just copy that pipeline and then just have like a switch on whether or not RTX-GI is on, you know? Like, go to the old code. I'm sure there's like, I'm sure it's not just like one file copy paste, but like, he rewrote the character movement component to improve that. It says we here, so maybe it's more than one person working on this. Pipeline became more integrated, so it would take a lot of de-spaghettification. Let's all pool it. Let's all crowdfund this, man. What are some good beginners shader programming? No idea. It's really cool though that like the Unreal Engine source code is like, you can do this with the Unreal Engine source code. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many engines that, I mean, like basically every other engine that's not Godot, like there's no ability to do that, right? Because like what I would hate to, so what would I hate to lose? Like nanite foliage from 5.7 would suck to lose. I know there's a lot of PCG updates that I would hate to lose going back down to 5.0. I mean, that's really all I use Unreal Engine for anymore. Everything else is my own shit. So maybe I just got to write my own PCG nodes. Wonder if V-Day ported the new PCG. Yeah, I would be interested to know that as well. And I don't think it would be that difficult to... I know a lot of people have like built their own plugins that include new PCG nodes. Look at his commits here. Can I search commits? Is there a way to search commits? It all seems very graphics related. ISM performance increase AI nav. I actually am kind of glad that I don't use mass. I don't use mass. I don't use gas, mass or gas, mass gas. Like I don't use any of the character movement component really. I barely use animation blueprints. You gonna fix the flickering or what? No, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I'll dig more into it later. I'm just procrastinating going to work at this point. RTX GI is now enabled by default. Anyways, yeah, I do have to get off and go to work now. I do have to go to work now, fortunately. Yeah, I'll have to kind of tear this apart and do a better update. Do a better update loop here and figure out. It might be my code that's stupid. Oh, I don't want to go to work. I'm gonna have to work late now. I'll send you guys over to Plosian. Working in Unreal Engine. Speaking of graphics, he's got some insane ones. All in sick, maybe. Still not gonna continue streaming though, regardless. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I gotta go to work now, so I'll see everyone later. Hopefully that will be tomorrow. Yeah, take care, everyone. I'll play with it later. Okay, yeah, let me know if you find anything. I mean, it's probably my own issue, but yeah. Okay, bye, everyone. Bye. Bye.